Just putting together an Instant Pot meal today for myself. I have some lentils and some black wild rice, but I just wanted to mention how simple it is just to non-recipe cook. You don't need a recipe, you just need food. I have an onion I'm cutting up. I have some leftover carrots. I have some celery I had cut up previously. I have some mushrooms. I have a tomato, kale, veggie broth. So I'm just gonna throw all that in here with some fresh garlic and some seasonings. What seasonings will I use? I don't know. There's so many blends and so many things in my cupboard. I'll probably just like shh. And then turn it on manual and turn it down to probably with rice and lentils. I'm gonna guess like I'll do 30 minutes to be sure everything's gonna be cooked really good. I have some little baby potatoes to use up. Anyway, it's mostly cooking for me when I do some of this stuff, and I just like to eat real food and know that I'm getting healthy nutrition, and just throwing things together and knowing what seasoning blends you like is really, really good. I have some fresh dill. I love fresh dill, so I will be putting that in my just mishmash of yummy Instant Pot stew. Our friend Jackie Rose, she was complaining about the dishes, throwing things in the pot, adding seasoning and just whatever you have on hand. Anyway, she was complaining about the dishes. And yes, there are more dishes. So, I mean, I understand. I'm not usually a huge fan of doing the dishes. And I do not have a dishwasher here where I am living in the summer. So everything is washing by hand. That's why I love to use my Instant Pot in the summer more often, because it's like one pot cooking, easy breezy. I use my Instant Pot a lot more. How can we make our kitchen time more enjoyable? Turning on the radio, or maybe calling a friend while we're doing the dishes, because it is kind of mindless work sometimes. But would you rather spend more time in the kitchen or more time in a doctor's office? I look at it that way, because I know that this good nutrition that I'm throwing into my life and into my body is really going to help keep me well and healthy, and that's motivating. I stay motivated by feeling good, wanting to feel good, wanting to, stay active for my time here in this lovely earthly experience, with its ups and downs and tragedies and good times and bad times. It doesn't solve all problems to be healthy, but it makes things a lot easier if you are. And I have found like just really controlling my food is a paramount to my health and wellness. I really don't like to eat the processed foods, whatever they're putting in those things at the stores, and the packaged goods. So I just try to limit that stuff. Anyway, to my dear friend Jackie, you are doing awesome. And I just found a hair in my Instant Pot. Good thing I saw it. Yay. I just love that if people try to make that commitment to learn more recipes, to embrace this kitchen time as beautiful, however that could work for you. However, this could be a time of, I don't know, reverence, celebration in some way. You think of how that works for you. I just know it's been working for me for 20 years to be more in the kitchen, and the more you do it, obviously the easier things get. You learn the tricks and you learn things that make it go faster and easier. And that's fun. That is fun. And it's good to eat this way and feel good. So I put a bunch of seasonings. I put paprika, onion powder. I had some just mixes. I put a bay leaf over there. I have an onion in here at the bottom with the rice and the lentils, potatoes, and a chopped tomato under here too. So anyway, this is going to be an easy peasy yummy dish, because I said it's going to be yummy. So you put it to sealing, not to venting. You turn the knob over there, And then in the front, you'll press manual. It starts at 30, and I think 30 is good. I don't think I'm gonna need any more time than that. It'll just start automatically, so you don't need to press any more buttons. Takes about 12 minutes to warm up, and then it'll start the timer at 30. So we're looking at about 42 minutes before this is ready to vent, unless I let it go longer to have the natural. It'll naturally, this little toggle comes, it'll come up when it's pressuring, and then it'll go back down when it's unpressuring. So I'll be able to see when I can open the lid, or I'll vent it myself manually. This soup is delicious. It's just turned out so good, I can't even describe it. But I can tell you some of the seasonings that I used. I used this togarashi blend Togarashi has got some spice and some orange peel, and I used this French fry seasoning blend. I used a lot of paprika. I used some onion powder and salt and pepper. So that was about it, I think. And a bay leaf. Yep, I kind of used what was up in front. I toggled from the sealing position and moved over to the venting position carefully with a wooden spoon and like a little towel, because a lot of steam comes up. And even though it's been on low, there was obviously a lot of pressure in there, and now we're gonna wait for this little guy will push down when I can open the lid. There it went. Also threw in several splashes of red wine vinegar. I'm really bad about measuring all the time. Like I don't measure with this one. I wasn't trying to create a recipe that we would post. I'm just cooking food, and it's so delicious. So you can be a little bit more heavy-handed with seasonings usually, so long as it's not salt. That you can overdo. I mean, some things you can overdo, but try a few splashes of vinegar when you cook with beans. That seems to really kind of give it a nice tang. Also with the kale, it really was a good addition. And now I get to eat this delicious soup. So yummy in my tummy.